I have to be honest and say that I don't have a lot of time, and so this week I'm afraid you'll have to make do with the fact that my predictions for UFC on Fuel TV 10 are predictions in brief. So there we are. I've thought long and hard about the main event, and I have decided that I still think that experience of Big Nog will see him win against Fabricio Verdum, unless there's something wrong with him or it's a catastrophic night. Antonio Netta and Anthony Smith, do you know, I haven't got a clue. But I'm going to go and say that it's a bit weird for them to put somebody 8-1 against 17-8. I think I might go for Anthony Smith there, just for I don't know, just for shits and giggles. Okay. Cheo Magales and Carlos Vermola. I'm going to go for Carlos Vermola, I think, definitely. He's got the better record. Who's next? Rodrigo Dam and Mitsuto Hirota, who I've never heard of. He might have a better record, but I think that Rodrigo Dam will win this one. I think he lost his last one, but I can't remember. He certainly lost one recently. The last time I remember him coming up in a predictions. Idamar Alcantara versus Leandro Silva. Not heard of him. I'm going to go for therefore for Idamar Alcantara. Who's next? Oh, Godofredo Pepe and Felipe Arantes. Do you know, I don't really mind. I don't really care about this one. Felipe has a better record. I think I might go for Godofredo Pepe, actually, having said all of that. And who's next? Ronnie Marks and Derek Brunson. I still think that Derek Brunson might win this one, although I know a lot of people will go for Ronnie Marks there. So that's possibly not the safest of bets. Do you know, this one is not an easy one for me. This is Vaughan Lee versus Rafael Asuncao, because I like them both. Do you know, the chances are quite high that Rafael Asuncao will win here, unless Vaughan Lee has something extreme to bring to the table, which he probably doesn't have. A little bit of shame. I'd like this one to be fight of the night, and I'd like it sort of be a draw if possible, but I might have to go for Rafael Asuncao there, unfortunately. Not unfortunately because I don't like him, but just unfortunately because I like them both, and I would like to see them both win. Ronnie Jason and Mike Wilkinson. Mike Wilkinson has a perfect record of 8, but I think that Ronnie Jason will win. He has a record of 13-3, for example, so it's, you know. Daniel Sarafian and Eddie Mendez. I might go for Daniel Sarafian there. Eric Silva and Jason High. I'm going to go for Eric Silva. Hopefully he doesn't get conned out of another win. We'll never forget Eric Silva and that, will we? Thiago Silva and Rafael Cavalcante. I think Thiago Silva will probably win that one. William Macrario and Leonardo Silva dos Santos. Never heard of either of them, I don't think. One of them has a perfect record of 7. One of them has a record of 11-4. I might go for the guy with the perfect record this time, because I didn't last time. So we'll go for William Macrario, but who knows? And that's it. So how those two end up being the co-main event when I don't think I know either of them, I'll never know. The problem is that they put on a lot of these shows, and they are tailored a little bit for the audience that they're in. This is another of those Brazilian cards where you do get the odd sort of Brazilian that nobody seems to have heard of, you know, on an international level, really. Perhaps that's not true, but I do not remember either of those names, nor either of those faces. So there we are. I'm sorry that it's such a rush, that it's, you know, almost sort of not worth doing, but, you know, I ought to keep up appearances, I suppose. You'll be happy to know that there's a new sort of... Because I've been changing a lot of stuff recently, which is why you've had a lot of these predictions videos really, really late. I usually produce them but over a week before the event. And the last couple of events we've been doing, you know, 2 or 3 days before the event. So I'm just trying to change a few things. I'm changing a lot of things at the moment, so you'll just have to bear with me. But that will change shortly. And I think I've just faded into the background.